What's going on, guys? Welcome to Sin City Living. Yeah, I'm Louis here from Sin City Living. Today I'm going to go over first-time craps players. You know, what to do, questions, etc. Dice and all kinds of stuff like that. Bets, how to buy in. So let's start with just approaching the table, right? A lot of people are just intimidated to come to a dice table. You see a lot of people. You know, a lot of people making all kinds of noise. It attracts people. You see big money on the layout at times. You see a lot of money. You see a lot of players. Everybody's having a good time. And just it's overall, people have like this weird fascination with just being able to touch the dice. I couldn't tell you what it is, but they really do. They really do. Now, for you first-time players, when you come to a table, you don't come to the table and just, you don't know what's going on. You just come in and just slap a bunch of money on the table, or you come in and let's say you have a chip from blackjack. You come in and just put it somewhere you don't know what's going on. No. Just come to the table, stand. You know, come approach the table. You know, take a look at the game a little bit. See if somebody's, main thing. See if somebody's got the dice in their hand. If the dice are coming your way, or if there's a point marked. The best time for you to buy in would be when we are coming out, when it is a come out roll. When this puck says off, that is the best time to come and buy in. Now the way to buy in on the dice game, don't come in, throwing a bunch of, counting your money and throwing it, 20, 40, 50, 60, no. Just grab your stack, grab your stack, place it on the table, say, change please. The dealer is going to come over and count it out for you, 20, 40, 50, or 60, 80, 100, right? This is actually, don't worry about that, but they're going to count it out. They're going to go in. If I can get a stack out, they're going to reach in from a stack, cut it out in the cum. When it is out in the cum, don't reach for it. No. They're going to hand it off to you. They're going to hand it off to you. They're going to tell you good luck. And if they don't tell you good luck, then fuck them. Good luck or fuck you. That's what they're going to say. They're not going to say fuck you, but they're going to say good luck. Yeah, so you're going to count it out in front of you. All that jazz. Then after that is done, or let me draw back a little bit. Same thing with chips. If you want change with chips, you come to the table with a few green, or a black chip, or a few black chips or something. Just place it down, place it in the cum, or place it right here. This is a bet, this is a bet, this is a bet. Don't put it on the number. Place it here or here. And tell the dealer you want change. Check change. They're going to set it aside, grab you a stack, ship it off and tell you good luck. Okay? So there's that. If you want to make a bet, don't come and start reaching over and putting money down on a number, or putting money on a field, or the pass, or the don't pass. Just put the bet down and tell the dealer what you want. Put the bet down in the cum. Put the bet down right here. Say, may I have can I have the 6, or can I have the 8? Whatever. Can I have the 6 and the 8? They're going to give you change. They're going to ship it off. They're going to set it up for you. The reason for that being, they have to put you in a specific position. Okay? Based off of where you're standing and where your money is at. They're going to place you in a specific position. They're going to set it up for you. What else? When you want to make a bet, make the bets while the dice are in the center. And overall, just don't hesitate to ask the dealer any questions that you have. They're there to help you out. A good dealer at least. They're going to help you out to the best of their ability. You have any questions? Ask them. Ask the boxman. They're going to help you out as best as they can. The last thing they need is another crappy player with an attitude who thinks they know it all. No, and most of the time people are afraid to ask questions. they're afraid that the dealer's going to jump on them, or a player's going to jump on them, or the floor person's going to jump on them. No. Ask questions. Say, hey, I want to bet. I want to make a bet. How do I play this game? They're going to help you out. They're going to, you buy in. They're going to tell you, okay, well, if you want to bet, you put in bet a line, or bet a line bet, or a don't pass bet. Right? When you bet on this, when this puck is off, you're going to win on a 7 or an 11. You put it here, you're going to lose on a 7-11. Okay? Now, you're going to lose on a 2, 3, or 12, which are crap numbers. On this, you're going to win on a 2 and a 3. But we'll get into that later on, probably in a different video. But once we come out, we mark a point. Let's say the point's going to be 8. We're going to mark up that 8. Okay? Now, the only way you're going to lose on this bet is if a 7 rolls. You're going to win when an 8 rolls. Okay? Any of these other bets, don't hesitate to ask. Say, how much do I need to bet for a number? Can I bet these numbers? When can I bet these numbers? They will help you out as best as they can. Just don't be afraid. A lot of people are very intimidated, but for the most part, the dealers are more than glad to help you out. And they're not mean and nasty and all kinds of jazz. Another one. If you ever want to shoot the dice, you have to have a line bet to shoot, whether it's a don't pass or a pass. You have to have a line bet. They'll give you about 5 dice. Pick 2 of them up with one hand. Keep them over the table and hit the back wall. If you want to fiddle with the dice, mess with them, all that, that's fine. Only one hand on the dice. None of this. No switching. None of this. No taking them off the table. No, don't do any of that. Okay. 2 dice, one hand. Keep them over the table. If you want to switch hands, set them down, pick them up. Set them down, pick them up. If you want to fiddle with them, go ahead and fiddle with them a little bit. That's fine. Hit that back wall. You're good to go. It's very rude, and a lot of players are very superstitious on craps. Buying in the middle of a roll. Late betting. The best time to make the bets are when the dice are in the center, not when the dice are leaving. If you want to buy in, it's very courteous to buy in on the come out, not in the middle of a roll. Because God forbid a 7 rolls in the middle of a roll because you bought in. All the players are going to blame you, and you're the fucking enemy. Excuse me, I used the F-bomb, but it doesn't really matter. You're going to be the enemy of the table, basically. So now that is covered, let's go over. Saying the word 7. 7 is fine to say when the puck is off. You mark a point. You start saying the word 7. Players are going to lose their shit. Okay. It's like I said, there's no reason to, but people are just superstitious, and they catch attitudes, and they get upset. Now you got people wanting to fight you, or you got people just getting upset with you. Maybe not wanting to fight you, but you never know. Same thing with the center action bets, with prop bets. These ones especially, people will say, "Hey, I want the 31 for 1. Oh, hey, I want the 16 for 1. I want the 7 for 1, or the 8 for 1. I want that one. I want this one." And then they'll start putting their hands in and putting money and grabbing money. I want this one. Hey, I want this one. No. Add up the dots. What do these pips say? 6 and 6, right? That's 12. That's a 12. Say, hey, set it down. Or if you're on the hook or over here next to the dealer, toss it in the center like this. Don't start rolling them and making a mess or throwing it right in the middle, of people's bets. Start splashing into people's bets. No. If you're over here and you want to make a prop bet, add up the dots, tell them what you want, and tell them how much you want. Say, hey, can I have a $2 on the 12? They will set you up in your position and verbally book the bet, $2.12. You have a bet. Same thing with the hard ways. Add them up. And don't tell them you want I want the 8 for 1. Add up the dots, right? These are called hard ways. Say, I would like a hard 4. The aces. can call them aces, you can call them 2, you can call them snake eyes. Whatever you want. Just add them up and tell them what you want for how much. You're gonna drive the dealer's crazy. Yeah, I want 16 for 1, 16 for 1. 16, well, which one? You have the ace deuce, you have the 11. Oh, hoppers especially. Hoppers are the worst. I want the I'm not even gonna get into hot bets right now, okay? I really do not like hot bets. I despise them with a passion. And that is fairly advanced, not necessarily for the newer players. Yeah, for the most part, as I keep saying, just ask the dealer for help if you have any questions, and be polite, be kind. Don't reach your hand in and start touching other people's money and touching, or making a mess of things. Set anything you want down. Tell them what you want. The dealer will set it up for you. Okay? Except for the field, obviously. The field is a self-service bet. You put money in the field. If the field hits, we're going to pay it or we're going to take it. It's up to you to pick it up or place another bet down, etc. What else is there? I can't stress this enough. Whatever you want, place it down on the come. In front of you, obviously. Or place it right behind the pass line in front of you. And tell the dealer what you want. We'll reach out, we'll grab it, we'll set it up. Don't place it in the field and say, I want this and that, and this and that. If we don't hear you, we don't know how much you got there, it looks like another bet. Oh, here comes Jason right here. Oh, and that's another one. That's a great point. When players come by and they throw money behind our working stacks. Give me a 6 and 8. This is my work area. There's other chips here. God forbid this splashes over. Now we don't know how much you threw in. And there's just a big issue. There's a big issue. Everything's a mess. Set it down in front of you. Tell us what you want. We have bets up here. Maybe it's a busy game, right? It's a busy game. And you have players that come by. Give me a cross. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Right next to you.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one as well. Putting money down right here, or just putting money down and not saying anything. And because it looks like a bet, this looks like a don't come. You put money out there, you don't say anything. I take the money and I move it over. You're like, 6 and 8. Oh, okay. Or even worse, there's a 7 and you lose. I'm gonna sweep it. And I'm gonna lock it up with the rest of the dirty money. Why? Because it looks like a don't come. Same thing with the field. You leave money in there in the field. It looks like a field bet. You'll be pretty surprised how often players will just leave money in the field and not say anything. I wanted this and that. Well, say something. Say something. Dice is it's a very verbal game.
My favorite too. Center
Yep. What do you want? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what this means. Yeah. You're gonna point. We have all of this. What is this? We have all of that. What do you want? Okay. This is not meant to be a rip on the players, but for those of you who are just new to the game, don't be like those crappy players. Be courteous, be kind, be respectful. And the dealers, we're people too. We want to be treated with respect. And we're here to help you. So if you come in with an attitude, we're gonna give you some attitude back. All right, you come in polite, we're gonna be polite. You ask for help, we'll help you out to the best of our ability. Okay, but I'm going to do a little recap. The main thing I want to just get over is when you buy in, it's very courteous to wait for a come out roll. Place your money down, say, hey, change please. We'll count it in front of you, we'll change it, we'll ship the amount to you, and say good luck. Same thing if you come into the table with chips, place it in the come, place it behind, say change please. Don't throw it in the field. and not say anything and expect us to change it for you. You'd be very surprised how often people will just come and make a $100 field bet just because that's what they have left in their pocket. They're like, if it wins, it wins. If it loses, it loses. Say something. Say change, please. Say something. Place it in front of you. Don't place your bet in front of another player and then get mad if the player picks up your money or the dealer pays that person assuming it's them. Right? Put the money in front of you. Wait to buy in. And if you want to bet, tell the dealer what you want, place it in front of you, and we'll set it up for you. If you got any more questions on how to play the game, what is the best bet you can make, how much you should bet, what is a proper bet, ask the dealers. Every casino is going to be a little different. They're going to have different odds, different payouts. So just ask the dealer. And then one hand on the dice, keep them over the table, don't flip flop, and hit the back wall. Other than that, you're golden, and that's my best breakdown of what new players should do. All right, don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button. I'm Louis here from Sin City Living. I'll make a separate video on what to do on a blackjack game or a bach or roulette game or something along those lines, but for right now, hit that like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one.